Ignorance is not bliss. Some say ignorance is bliss. I say ignorance is not bliss. I say this deen of mine and yours, this Islam teaches that ignorance is not bliss. And I'm going to start with a story that is told. I don't know how accurate it is, but it just occurred to me that I should share it with you. Some of you may know it, and it gives us an insight into the importance of knowledge and what type of knowledge is important. There is this person who went to college and studied all types of sciences. And one day he just wanted to take some time for himself and to enjoy the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, nature. So he decided to go into the sea. So he went to this fisherman who had this small boat and asked him to give him a ride, if you will, in his boat, and to go enjoy the open sea. So he said, sure, I'll do that. So he takes this small boat with the fisherman, and they're going, and he's sailing in that small boat, and he's enjoying himself. And suddenly, or a moment later, this young man or this college graduate started a conversation with the sailor. And he asks him, do you know mathematics? Did you study math? He said, no, I don't know any math. He said, man. He didn't say man, but I'm making the story American. He said, man, 1/4 of your life is gone. So, I'm sorry. So they go on and they converse, and then he tells him, do you know chemistry? He says, no. He says, my God, another 1/8 of your life is gone. And then, do you know philosophy later? He says, no. He says, my God, now 1/2 of your life is gone. And then they are conversing, and at one point he tells him, do you know psychology? Did you study any psychology? He said, no. He said, God, 3/4 of your life is gone. And as the conversation is taking place, the waters of the sea are starting to be turbulent. There is a wind that is blowing, and there are clouds that are forming. And as the conversation is going on, the boat is rocking, and things are getting more and more serious. They got so serious that the weather turned into a tempest, and the wind is very strong, and the boat is too small to handle all those waves. And then the sailor tells that college graduate, do you know how to swim? He says, no. He says, all of your life is gone. Yeah. Ignorance is not bliss. And this teaches us that there is some knowledge that has more priority over other knowledge. And I can have all the math I accumulate. I can have all the physics I desire. I can have all the chemistry I desire. And I'm not against any of those, as many of you know. But when it comes to order of priorities, it is like that college student in the boat. And knowing how to swim is the Shar'i ilm. Knowing how to swim in the sea of life, in the ocean of life, is the ilm of Shara' that is mandatory upon every Muslim male and female. If I don't know, if I do not have command over the prerequisites and the requirements of the Shar'i ilm, or that which is ma'lum min ad-deen bil-darura, that which is mandatory to attain from every Muslim male or female, then I am like that college graduate in that boat with the sailor. Ultimately, all the math I have accumulated would not help me when the boat is rocked by the violent waves of the ocean. And the violent waves of the ocean are the challenges in this life that you and I face. Those challenges about the very meaning of life. Those challenges about the very meaning of the pursuit of happiness and what it means. Those challenges about what is moral and what is not. Those challenges about what is good and what is not good. Those challenges about what is correct and what is not correct. What makes me feel good. Is it correct or is it not correct? Those challenges about when I die and the turbulence of death and what comes in the afterworld of death. The knowledge that is required for me, upon which depends my very happiness in this life and ultimately my happiness in the hereafter.